Are new here, this is a giant shipping container build that I'm working on. It's 2 shipping containers that are 32 feet apart with trusses that we put in between, and we're building and putting the roof on. Today, I'm filming today's video, as well as I was like, man, I ought to do a live so that you guys can see this live streamed. I figured it could be pretty fun. So if you guys like this, leave a comment down below and we'll maybe do some more of it as we progress on the build. But let me show you guys here in just 1 second what we're working on. We'll kind of wait here. Hi, Tina, for a couple of people to join. And I'm going to put you guys on a tripod here real quick. I'm trying to charge the phone at the same time as do this, so it's kind of hard to hold and do it all at the same time. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome, welcome. Okay, there we go. Now, I am doing this live stream horizontally, which a lot of you guys have asked for us to do. So I'm doing it. I'm trying it out. Hopefully it'll work good. Let me know if you guys like it horizontally or vertically more. This one we're doing horizontal, so we'll see how it goes. Hi, Pat. Hi, Tonda. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Cindy. I know, you guys, we are like the middle of the day live streaming. Can you believe it? This is actually crazy. We never do middle of the day live streams. So y'all are going to get kind of a look at what this is like in the live format. When we edit videos, I'll usually take, gosh, an entire day, 10 to 12 hours, and condense it down into 30 minutes. So this, obviously, since it's live, I can't do any editing on it. So you guys are just going to join with me. Hopefully you guys will stick around, and we'll just show you guys kind of stuff working on. Right now, though, let me turn you around. Right now, I am doing the secondary trusses. So this is a big deal for us. We have currently, oh, hold on. We currently have our main trusses over here that are between the 2 shipping containers. And we need a secondary truss that is going to, well, let me just come up here and show y'all. Oh, hopefully you guys aren't too afraid of heights. Ah! Just kidding. So we need a secondary truss that goes from right here down over to cover the top of the container. Now, obviously, these shipping containers sit out in the weather and everything, and this one's been dented and patched actually a couple of times right there, and it holds water. So we theoretically could leave this, but that water's going to run every which direction, so we want to make sure we get it covered and get that water going completely off of the building. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trusses on each side that I've got to build. I've got 3 of them 90% done. I don't know if you guys can really see this. Right there, there's 3 of them that are pretty much done that are going to go right here. So let me see if I can figure out. Hold on, let me change comments here real quick. Now I'm not seeing any comments. Oh, look, the mailman's here, folks. Oh, there we go. Okay, hi, Cindy. Okay, Cindy, did you find a buyer for the other trusses? No, not yet. You can see they're still sitting on the ground there. Those are for sale if anybody's interested. Goose, heel. Goose. Goose, heel. That dog ain't listening. Goose, here. 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 Good boy. Look how fast this dog is. Good. Here. Sit. Sit. Load up. Load up. Good boy. We'll just have him sit in the truck while the mail guy's here. He's friendly to everybody, but, you know, people don't know that. Like, mail people don't sometimes know that. And so they sometimes get a little freaked out with a hyper energetic dog running at them, barking, doing their stuff. Goosey, stay. You're okay. Hi. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, bud. How are ya? How are ya? Can you guys hear me better now? Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty good. Hopefully the quality isn't too bad either. Were you having fun? I was playing fetch with him, and I accidentally threw his ball on top of the shipping container. So it's on the other side. I'm gonna have to go grab that. We'll wait for this guy to leave. He's about to pull out of here, and then we'll get to work. Jane says, wait until he's able to put his plane in the hangar. Jane, you're speaking my language. I am beyond excited. My dad asked me today, hey, when are you gonna come pick your airplane up? And I was like, well, just as soon as I can get this thing done. Hopefully sooner than later. You just want loves, huh? This guy's been rolling around in the dirt. Marcia's like, do not bring him in the house. We got to wash him. He decided to go roll around, huh? Didn't you? Didn't you? I know. You just want to get loved on. Okay, here. Sit. Sit. Here. Stay. Hey, get down. Stay. Here. Sit. CC Snuff says, Jamie and Lester are really hoping to see you on your trip. We may just have something in the works, and I have to say both Marcy and I are extremely excited about it. We do have some people that we are going to see. Pretty darn sure we're going to see Jamie and Lester, which I know a lot of you followed us from their channel 2 years ago. Well, I guess it was like a year and a half ago when we went down there and built the chicken coop for them. And I think we are, as of right now, we're planning to see them next week, and we're really excited. It's been a long time since we've seen them, so that's gonna be really fun. And then we have a couple other little surprises that we may throw at you as well in the coming week or so. All right, here we go. Tina, 37 thumbs up and 253 on the live. Hit the thumbs up. Heck yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to work here and do a little bit of welding and see if I can't get the rest of these done. I want to at least get them all built, and then I'll move and we'll start putting them up on the building. Thankfully, it's not too much welding like some of the other welding projects I've had. It's a pretty simple one. So let me move you guys, get you a better angle here. There we go. Kimberly Crandall, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. Donna says, I prefer horizontal. It fills the whole screen. Okay, good. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. Sierra says it's 52 in somewhere, Texas. I think we're about the same. 50, 55, 52, somewhere right in there. And it is so nice. So nice outside. No wind, which makes it so we can do the live. If it was windy, I obviously can't do the live. So we're giving this a try. Live streaming a build. Never done this before. But here we are. We're doing it together. So you guys will see this all in today's video, so I don't want to give too much away, but I have got these metal tabs that I'm welding to these beams for the purlins to connect to. I guess you would call these the purlin clips. How's it going?
You got it going on, dude.
We're going.
That is crazy. Wow.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Well, I'm gonna make you a heck of a deal.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm gonna make you a heck of a deal. I'm gonna put you in the inheritance.
There we go.
And me and Tracy just gonna move down here and move in here.
I know.
And y'all, golly.
It's about the same square footage as our house.
Yeah, I gonna say I
mean,
bet
with
it's
the
bigger than mine.
containers.
I bet it's more square footage than it. So are you gonna leave it open like this and inside, or this is all?
This will all get closed in, so it'll be
inside?
concrete down here, and then
Golly,
that's gonna be like a
man.
hanger door. At least as of now, that's gonna be like a hanger door, so that whole thing will open up.
Yeah.
So I'll have the full span. This side will just be closed off.
Yeah.
Windows.
Hanger
and
as
stuff.
in put an airplane in here.
Well, the airplane I'm building will be in here, but I don't have a runway here, so
You're right. We'll fix
build
that.
We'll build it here
fix
and we'll
that.
move it.
Yeah, we'll haul it up here. I know it'll go.
It'll go off of his land up there.
Hey,
So
my heart is broken, man.
not the right part.
Huh?
Not the right
Yeah,
part.
I think I fixed that. Anyway, I went and got the whole shebang. The only part the part that broke was the part out here, the actual that goes through here and screws on.
Yeah.
The arm broke loose from that.
Okay.
That was really the only piece I wanted, but this whole piece come assembled all the way back to the bar that pushes back and forth through there.
To the cylinder piston.
All I like taking that whole thing apart is putting my wrench on there and that twisting off, but it screws into that ball
Okay.
and that ball turns.
So there's no way to keep it from twisting.
That's my question. How do you keep that ball from? Oh, and on
Okay.
top of all that, I can take just my piece because it is bent. That shaft is bent, but I can still get my single piece. It's not bent so bad that I can't screw it on there, and I've got it. All I got to do is tighten up this bottom nut, and it'll get me
Out of the ditch.
more than likely without, but I was gonna back up. Oh, I hate to even tell this part because that's the part you go, look, I'm not even gonna help you.
No way.
I was trying to get the tractor just in case, worst comes to worst. That tire was straight. So what I was gonna do is just back straight up until that tire went weeby wobby and just get it as far from water, where the water
Yeah,
would
where
be,
it
as
come up.
possible. And it worked real good, till I had to go to turning. And when I went to turning, not thinking, I'm watching that tire and hoping that this one just kind of follows. But I'm making sure that I've got to turn it so I'm not going deeper into where the water would be. And as I turned it, I got about halfway into my turn and it said,
Oh no.
and that tire went flat. Ah, dang it. And I run it back over this way, look down there, and where the tie rod is broke, it hit that valve stem perfect and pushed that
no
valve
way.
stem through there. And I thought, easy enough.
Yeah.
So when I go get my part and all that, I forgot my tire today.
Yeah,
So I had to go get Tracy's car to go to Yukon, 500 miles away. And you won't believe the move I pulled up there, dude. I got up there with less than a quarter tank of gas and $2.85.
Oh my gosh.
And had my billfold, had all my stuff, but the only card I carry is the farm card.
Oh man.
And luckily, I called Tracy and I said, "Tell me there's some money in that other one, because that's kind of the one we live off of, and
Yeah.
all the bills come out of it, and then whatever's extra is kind of extra. It's not
Yeah.
the savings but I knew I had. Old boy paid me for that wood day before yesterday, so I knew. And I had went and got donuts and something else the other morning, and that's all I'd spent out of that 100.
Yeah.
And when I was coming home, I went by and got my supplements and all my stuff that I take, and never thought about that. Went ahead and paid for it and da. Knowing I got $80-something in I called him this morning and said, "Hey, how much?" He said, "Well, the whole contraption is $117, and that's all I got. I don't have the single. That's all right. Probably gonna need that stuff eventually because
Yeah.
that one
All
deal's bent."
other
you
bent.
know?
Yeah.
And so 80 in my pocket, knowing. And I just run and got Tracy's car, and I said, "Hey, she had the 100 from that trip yesterday.
Yep.
Give me that 100 so I'll have plenty." And da. When I got there, I never thought. I started to stop and get gas on the way, but I wanted to get up there and make sure. I don't know how to follow that deal, and I couldn't make her talk, so I'm having to go turn,
You have to watch.
turn,
Yeah.
turn. Oh, and I'm just a nervous wreck, and never missed a turn. Went straight to it. and way over on Council Road in Oklahoma City. Got there, yeah, how much? 127, whatever. I said, okay. No, my bill from 127, yeah. And as I'm counting it, I'm thinking, I hope I got enough money here.
I hate that.
So when I got 128 out, I had $2 in here, and he owed me like 85 cents. And I thought, I must have stuck it somewhere. I know in my head I ain't got enough gas. I don't think I got. So what? Well, there's my card. And anyway, yeah, here, And I was about to pee my pants, so where's your restroom? And I went in the restroom, and I was standing there thinking, God, what am I going to do? Call Tracy and make sure there's money in it, because normally there's not.
Yeah.
You know, we try to never let it run under, but we'll $5 in
Right
a lot of
onto it,
times
yep.
just to keep from getting the charges. So I thought in my head, I thought 117. Well, I got my farm card, and so when I come out from peeing, I said, hey, I appreciate it. Hey, if I have my farm card, would that knock the tax off of that?
Yeah.
And that guy goes, $5 or $6.
You're like, that's all I need.
Oh, dude, that's all I need, 3 gallons of gas, you know? And
Thank goodness gas is down a little bit.
he goes, probably $5 or $6, $4 or $5 like that. And I go, oh, okay. And the guy sitting next to him goes, about 5 cents is all it'll save you.
No shot.
A quarter, you know. Okay, so I go out in the car and I sit down and open my billfold back up. I got at my card. It's okay. And I'm trying to think in my head. So I call Tracy. She's in ISD. She's not supposed to be on the phone. She knows if I call, it's important.
Yep.
Hey, how much money's in the bank? $6.35 in the farm account. Why? And I said, call it. I ain't got enough money. I said, did you get money out of my billfold? She never does that.
Yeah.
But I just thought, man, something. And she went, nope. I said, well, I've got $2 and something to make it home.
I got a gallon of gas.
And she went, wow. And something cash and $6 in here. Take $6 off here, and she said, let's try it. So she charged me 8 something, took the 2 something off, and she said, stick it in there. And I stuck my card in there. It was being approved. And I said, I'm on pump 15.
Oh my gosh.
So we went out, and anyway,
But you got it here. You just can't get the.
no, I've got it on down there. My question, no, we got to finish my story. So I got to come back and get my tire, take my tire with me because the tire's flat.
Yeah,
I'm going to
go
have
get
the
the
tire
valve stem.
fixed while I'm taking her car back. Just have him put me a plug in, or a valve stem. And I come back, I whoop up. I got us fried pies. I'm going to surprise her. Got fried pies tonight. And took the fried pies in. Made sure her car was clean. Run out there, got that spare tire, something to put it on, or the tire. And I set the tire down. And when I set it down, the valve stem's in it. And I turned around, and it ran that that tie rod through that rim.
So, no kidding.
It poked a hole.
That poked a perfect little hole that you thought it was the valve
about
stem.
It looks just like the valve stem.
Okay, well, grab it. Let's weld it. Weld the patch on.
Then it'll,
Go grab it.
Then it'll hold there.
I don't know. We can try it.
Well,
Can't be worse than.
It's just got to hold. Okay, my other question is, my old buddy's got the tire shop. You think if you pushed a valve stem in there,
That could work too if you drilled it out to the same
right?
whatever
If
the
I got it
valve
real
stem is
close,
and put 2 valve stems on it.
let me try that. I wondered about welding it, but I didn't know if a man.
How big of a hole is it?
It
Pencil? Pinky?
Yeah, it's bigger than you. You could get your pinky in it like that.
Okay.
But my next question is, with that bent, even if I have to get it up here on a flat tire, I just don't want to run that tire if I don't have to.
Right.
The tire goes down anyway. But what I'm going to do is I would like to just get the tire back on it, even if I got to drive it flat, get the darn thing back up there to the gate. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think it's bent severe enough, but tighten that up.
Yeah, so if you got a round rod that you can't, you're saying that one it's just spinning, right? You can't get it to.
Right. What it is, it's that ball joint in there. and it's threaded in that ball joint.
Okay.
And then that ball joint is on that shaft inside that deal.
Right? There's like a piston cylinder or something.
Yeah, there's a cylinder, but there's a gadget so that that ball joint stays inside and that cylinder touches that. How to hold the backup on that ball joint.
So what you can do, if you get a ratchet strap, like a normal skinnier ratchet strap, you can wrap that around it and then hold that, and then as you tighten the other side, it will tension that strap and hold it. I mean, I can come help you in like an hour to do that.
Well,
and we can tighten it up.
Okay. Tighten that bottom screw, put that flat tire on it, and get it up the hill.
Let's just weld it. That's not running that much PSI.
Right.
I mean, what are you, 100 PSI? I mean, you're running like 20 or 30.
20 is what I normally put in.
So a patch will hold that. I mean, we can weld the patch on there. I got the weld. I'm welding right now.
That's crazy. Okay, well, continue what you're doing. I'll run.
Go get that tire.
I did. I just almost cried when I walked in there and told Tracy. She said, "What's wrong?" And I said,
"Another problem."
Yeah. You know. And she said, "What?" And I said, "And I've got it in my head. I like about $200 having my property taxes paid with my wood." And we were just like,
so close.
We finally harvested something off our property that paid, and it did, and everything gonna break down, and you know. And the bad part is, had I not tried to cheat, I'll just back it up here, and what would happen is I'd have backed it up here and left it till next day's off.
Yeah, and then
I gotta make it work, so I went trying to back it up.
Well, seriously, go grab the tire, bring it over here. I'll weld a patch on it, and then we can at least move it out of the ditch. So, we're in our back properties are in a floodplain, and his especially is in a floodplain, and his tractor broke down in the floodplain. And actually y'all don't know, but we have a huge rainstorm that's fixing to happen here. A huge rainstorm that's fixing to happen Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're supposed to get like 4 inches of rain. And so he's trying to get his tractor out, and that's what that whole ordeal is about. The tie rod broke on the steering, and so he went to go get the parts for that and then caused a bigger issue by punching a hole in the tire. So we are going to go through and hopefully get that fixed here for him to at least get the tractor out. That's the goal. So hopefully that will work. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, well, welcome everybody that is new here. For those of you that are just jumping on with us, I'm just live streaming what we got going on today, and we're in the middle of working on these trusses. My neighbor, I think, is going to go get his tire for me to weld that. I've got the welder out already, so that works perfectly. But yeah, let me get back to welding here for a minute. Debbie says, Crowder, you should look up Shirtless Jake while you're in Texas to see if you could offer your help or advice on his house build. You might be onto something there, Debbie. That's all I'm going to say about that. You might be onto something. All right, let's weld. One more on this one. All right, here comes with the tire. Let's see what we can do here too. got a video going.
Okay, I just got about halfway to the house. I thought, oh, he's got a video going. So we got to come up with you have to come up with a video sign. So
Exactly.
You're not gonna catch me, and I usually try to watch it when I'm sad. I watch my language. When I'm upset, I don't.
Just let it go. Hey, well, you're good. Oh yeah, look at that. That does look like a valve stem.
And that's when I look down there, but the tire is right there.
Yeah, it is right there.
Is that nuts?
I don't think you can put a valve stem on that because it's
Up against the
the bent
Yeah.
part of that.
So what are you going to try to?
Well, we can fabricate a piece here. I think we can, yeah, I'll just get a piece and I can, yeah. Pull out some tools here.
Well, I hate that. If you need to finish what you're doing.
No, I'll just grind that and then I can take probably just one of these. That's actually really, really thin steel for the rim.
Right. It
So-
has to be for that bar to go through there that quick.
I can just take this and
Whammy it.
Okay. A little bit of persuasion from a hammer.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have running water and everything. Shots. That's all right. No, don't take them. Live sick, you know. But but they just sick, you know. So he called it evening before the last day, evening before last, and
Yeah, like
yeah,
Saturday or
they're
something.
hungry. They're sitting there waiting on the evening ducks. I said, "You're definitely sick. Yep, just some big death, just some guy right here is die at home, Daddy."
Better to die out here than die at home.
He said they've been here every morning. Just we thought we'd try to eat for us last day. Then yesterday morning I seen them pictures and they got 2 limits. But he said,
Was it on a pond or was it on the public?
no, it's on Mr. Lowry's pond, and it's honestly it's it's as big as what you can see right here. The land you can see, it's probably two acres, but then it's got a neck. Starts out about 50 yards wide, and where he hunts, it's about it's not as wide as from here to your house. You can shoot across it real easy because you can shoot them and they'll fall across the not that neck, that little stream up in there.
Yeah.
And that dog, I may have told you, copper don't go. You know, copper don't go when you shoot. Copper waits till they're in there. He goes out to the edge of the water, and you have to throw a stick out there for him. He's still young. Throw a stick, and after by that duck, you just jump in, go get the duck, bring it back to you, drop the duck, shoot it off, you know. And if you shoot them across the water over there, and they land on the other side, go over and throw your rock all the way over.
Go get it.
He'll swim in, get out on the other side, shake off, go find the duck, back to the edge of the water, lay it down, and swim back across. And Jerry was like going, no, bring the net. He'll bring it to the edge.
To the farther?
To the other side, and he just don't know to bring it back across there. He knows to bring it to the edge of the water.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So he noticed they had him in the. I was like, well, he said about half of them. He said, you got to threaten to kill him to get him all the way back across. By next year, he ought to really be a good dog.
That's awesome. Yeah, our Goose is really good retrieving them. He just gets so excited, he just sits there.
Yeah.
You know, and just kind of whines, which it bugs the heck out of me.
Yeah, Bubba's just, he's rough on me when he starts
When he
that.
starts it.
And I said, that's the reason you're
Yeah. There's too many soft
yeah, that's right.
soft parents.
Yeah. Well, that's what it comes down to on that other side. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got that book with Chris or what, but it's about here's, you know, this book's for this society. You know, because we don't like it, but fine. Probably should have. But anyway, we're back to everything's bliss.
Which is
So,
good.
whatever it takes, you know.
Are they getting any better?
Yeah, it's right now. It's
No, I mean like sickness wise.
they're all healed,
Healed.
and the other matches got them all. And
Past families.
yeah,
From one to the
all
next.
the ones that I can't get it because they pretty much followed lead all through life, you know. And but when it comes to them shots and the government, and I know they were raised in a different time. Tommy and Wyatt and them finally spoke.
Oh, did they?
Wyatt
Did they get it sorted out or?
Nope.
No?
No videos on. I won't tell you what he's doing. And Tommy does. I mean, I was hurting for her. Tommy said darn it.
Oh
You
man.
know, but yeah, and Wyatt basically told him that that's your fault. He said the guy, it was supposed to be a sandhill crane speckled goose.
Yeah.
You know, and the guy who told him when they got there, ain't no sandhill crane. Ever had no one do that? I've got blue gooses or what, something that nobody else had hunted.
Yeah.
And they was like, sure, you know, but when it come down to that second day, they wouldn't.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, crazy.
Let's see if we can work some magic.
You're magic if you do that. I'll,
Once this is patched, can you get it up here? Or do we need to get that rod fixed?
Oh, no, I'm ready. I was just gonna ask you, do you think, as long as it's not rubbing nothing, I've got it made up, I've got that nut tied, all I gotta do is tighten this nut down here, put my cotter pin in and slap that tire.
Okay.
And, I even thought back up here with the blue collar, and,
We gotta take a look, make sure it's nothing else looks like it's gonna break or something.
right, steer it the wrong way and bust the other.
Yeah. You're getting close.
He likes to move it to the southwest.
I saw that.
Southwestern. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it'd be neat. He really wanted to go to southeast, east central. It's same division two. Just they're both closer, you know. But he went up there and they visited, I think 7 or 8 different colleges. They do for the second visit. He knew that through probably where they made him feel at home, you know.
Well, that's use your trailer together to fabricate something.
That's good. You use it for what you got as much in it as I do now.
Yeah, I was doing that hitch and I was like, oh, I think I'll just weld a new one on or whatever, but then I cut it off and it came apart, so I'm gonna bolt another one on.
Okay, and that's what I meant to ask you. How did you? The other one just come off bolted, or you had?
No, I cut it off.
Okay.
I had to cut it off, but I just cut the welds and then ground it
So
down.
it had to be seized up in here. Somewhere,
yeah, the two.
Because I thought no, because it did straight.
Yeah.
I thought, well, it was still. But one thing I've learned from this whole little episode right here is, look, your equipment ain't great big.
We're always on over.
I've got to get back. You know, and I let Ken do that. You know, Ken, see if it'll pick that up. And I put the foot in just, you know, it's made for what me and you use it for. That the great big logs, and them, you just got to remember it's a 25 horse.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say. Randall, shouldn't weight the load bearing be on the chassis, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, then you've got this, and other than
your steering shouldn't hold any weight.
right,
It's just pivot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Which, but if you got a tire dug into the butt or something, and then you were turning
or pushing stuff up, and when I did the piles, I told him what Ken said was, look, once you got it back like you want it, honestly, I looked at my Kubota at work, and it's got a deal that comes out, a guard that comes out and goes over that rod right there.
Yeah.
Simply so when you're pushing stuff, and I know that's what happened was it other than being broke before, but I just got in there and got one of them piles and pushed. And, what do you think?
I just see what he was barking at.
Yeah, I ain't even heard back. Of course, I didn't go to work today, but I ain't heard from a kid about the pigs.
Huh.
And he was,
I got some kids from church that wanted to go and hunt them, and I was like, well, they're gonna go drop them, so I don't know if there'll be any left, but
yeah, they'll, and if
they'll be back.
if they want to hunt them, I can put him off till whenever.
Okay.
The thing was, when the track broke down, I was working on that pile right there. And the second day I went down there, I had to still get that wood, but the tractor had been sitting there all night.
Yeah.
They rooted plumb around, almost all the way around the tractor.
Well, I got that drone up, flying it around, and all of Kevin's, all of it. And I have video of 20 pigs out there in his pecans.
Wow.
Just
Over
ripping.
yonder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yonder.
Straight behind. I mean, and I went and hunted them like Thanksgiving, during Thanksgiving or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're just stupid around them.
Huh. Yeah, that whole conversation started. He texted me. He called me twice and I didn't answer. And then he texted me, Luke, is this your camera on my pig trap over here at Yawning?
Oh, is that? It's the same guy?
Yeah. And I was dead, young. I said, yeah, it is. And all I done was baited his trap.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he found out quick.
I told him, I said, I told you that. I told you about a month ago I was going to turn your camera around and put a camera right there. And he's like, well, I didn't know. He said, have you caught? No, I haven't caught any. And he said, well, they're back in here. And he said, I'm going to trap them. So,
We'll need to get some primer and paint, to seal this off and rust them. Which,
yeah, that will. I'll do that, but I'll order another one. Matter of fact, had I even looked at it, if I would have thought, I would have got one while I was up there. I'd have got $200 for Tracy.
yeah, exactly. I hope this is a steel wheel. I think it is. get your son over here to run electrical. Pop the breaker.
Oh, did you? Okay. I hollered.
No, I was trying to call a little later in the week to
Get him to come by.
what's that?
I said, you are gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna have him run. We're gonna run down and then put a
Yeah, let me see what I got right there. I may have enough. Just going here.
yeah, because I'm gonna go from there to there with like the main power, and then I'm gonna its own breaker panel with, you know, outlets, welder, 220, all of the things.
So did it stick?
Yeah, it's working. I just popped it. Little burn rubber, but not too bad.
It holds it. So did you buy their
farm repair.
Yeah, seriously, dude, I'll promote. Did you buy your rafters just like that, or did you modify them?
I bought them just like this.
With the hoodices to put the wood on?
Yeah.
Really?
Already done.
Huh?
So it used to be a chicken house.
Oh, we don't. Huh.
So I had the cabling. They had different bracing, but it didn't come with it or anything. So I added the cabling to reinforce it. And,
Huh? To kind of pull everything together?
yeah, to keep the roof from swaying.
Yeah. Oh, we don't.
She ain't the prettiest, but she's old.
I thought when I first seen it, I was thinking to myself, that kid at work dabs a little bit. But, so what was it you put on it?
Just another piece of metal on top of it.
Yeah.
Flat strap stuff. Put that on there to, you know, patch the hole. Let's see. Pick it up a little bit.
Oh, you ain't gotta make it pretty. You done your hole.
I don't know.
We won't know till we put air in, will we? That's crazy.
We're fixing to find out.
Yeah. Yeah, that kid asked me, well, I said, yeah, I told you, I said, Chris, I told you a month ago I was gonna, and I said, you told me, just turn my camera around.
Yeah.
I put it on the same post, He said, huh, well, are them your deer stands down there on that high fence? And I went, yeah. And I did. If I could choose anybody, I didn't want to know he's out there. And we're totally permission, legal, the whole work. But with the known, if I let you, I'm gonna let everybody.
Loose lips sink ships. Yeah.
And it was where I started taking that other kid with me, and pickup tracks. I told him when we got in there, hey, don't drive down there when you pour corn. Walk down there.
Yeah.
Carry your corn down there. Don't if anybody sees him. Sure enough, I just told him. I said, hey, there's 2 or 3 of them in there. There's not room but for 2 or 3. Totally got permission, got but it was with the understanding if I let you. And he said, oh, I know, Luke. He said, I didn't know anybody was hunting it. And I said, he said, I didn't think it was big enough to hunt.
No, it's not. We don't really shoot anything, but it's
really
all I got.
I said, it was just 2 stands till this year. And I decided to let a kid start going with me. And he said, oh, it doesn't to me, as long as I know who it is. I thought, you're lying. You've done got on the megahorn.
Yeah.
And I said, honestly, we've killed, some deer out there, but nothing special. He said, well, there's 2 nice bucks in here right now. Comes past it. And I went, oh, God, he done seen my deer.
Game over.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, go pump that up, see how it does.
Okay.
If I had my pump, I'd just pump it up.
No, I've got it. Matter of fact, I got it running right now. I'll,
Go see what that'll at least get you back to that.
I was going to say, if you see me head to the bottom, I'm going to go throw it on and get the tractor up here.
Okay, good deal.
I appreciate you, bub.
Yep. Well, folks, talk about an unexpected afternoon. Was not expecting that at all, but glad I could give him a hand and help him out. This is actually his trailer. He's the one that lets me borrow his trailer. The tractor we're just fixed was the tractor that he always lets me use. Y'all ever see me driving a tractor, that's the one. So anything I can do to help him out, he doesn't charge me to use it or anything. I'm more than willing to help him with it, whatever he needs. So, how many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one more of these real quick. I say real quick, if I don't get interrupted, it should take me about 3 minutes. And then we'll move spots here and give y'all a better look at putting these up on the roof. On the roof. We'll crank these out real quick. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. Last one. Ta-da! Now I gotta move the welder and everything up to the next level because we're going to start attaching these, or at least get a better look at it and see if we can attach them. All right, let me look at the comments here real quick. How are we doing on, you guys hear me? And Candy says, I wonder if the storage containers are messing up the Wi-Fi signal. Are we still going through clear? Cindy says, I like this way better. Crandall get to see way more. Okay, well, we might just stick with the horizontal lives. Howdy, Bill. Hi, GG. All right, let's do it. Let's get this moved over. I'll tell you what, y'all will see this in today's video, but I oversized these by way too much. So they are 3 times heavier than they should have been. But that's only a problem in the assembly stage. Obviously, too strong is better than too weak. Only about 1,000 things I gotta move. I hope this extension cord is going to reach. Probably won't reach the whole way. I'll have to get another one. Y'all ready to go up? Let's go up. Up and up and up we go. I had Marcy's battery pack plugged into her phone. I'm actually using Marcy's phone because her phone was almost dead. I think we got enough charge on here, so hopefully I don't have to put that on there anymore. There we go. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. The weather is phenomenal here today. Absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's been really nice. So let me show you what I'm thinking here for these. Hopefully, oh, I gotta. Let me fix y'all real quick. There we go. Okay, now you can see what I'm doing. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I'm doing, these are 2x6s. I'm going to be doing 2x4s, which will only be about this high. So about as high as this tab. And that's going to be a little bit lower roof. So we will have two different, not pitches, but two different slopes on our roof. They'll basically butt up together like this. And I opted to do that just because I think it might look a little bit better. Like, I think it would look cool. And then it's a little bit more manageable as far as the sheets of metal. Instead of having a 30-foot sheet, or actually I guess it'd be like 28-foot sheets, we have a 6-foot sheet and we have an 18.5-foot sheet. So it might just be more work in the end, but I think it's going to look a little bit cooler and look a little bit better, which we can always go for better looks, I guess. But that, I think I'm just going to weld this new truss to the existing truss, and I don't think I should really have a problem getting those to stay connected. Like I said, this is stupidly oversized for what I'm doing, and so I don't think I need to add a middle support here at all. Plus, if I did a middle support, I'd have to, it wouldn't be as simple as just going straight down to the top of the container, because as you can tell, the container flexes, so adding a support there wouldn't really do much anyways. Well, y'all, have you enjoyed this? I haven't even been able to read the comments, which is kind of a bummer because I love being able to read the comments and, you know, chit chat with you guys. Betty says, Marcy can see through the window. Yeah, sometimes she spies on me, but only when I'm wearing my sexy tool belt. That's what she really likes, to spy on me. Or the rock climbing harness. She likes both of those, which I am going to have to put my harness on when we put the sheet metal on, which you guys will find out in today's video what we're doing for that. By the way, thank you for all of your comments about that. We went with what you said. So some of you said one and some of you said the other, but the majority all voted to do the color that we're doing. So that's what we're doing. Alex says, the video is brilliant, but I can't hear you. Shoot, sorry about that. If I do this again, which I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll do this again another time. Maybe when we're putting on the sheet metal. I'll try and use a microphone next time. I couldn't this time because I had to charge her phone at the same time. Get some drone footage of your property. That'd be awesome when you have time for that, from Canada. I can do that. We can get you some drone footage, add that into a video. That's a good idea. Patricia, what colors did you pick? You'll find out today, actually, in today's video. Cindy says, Crandall, I live by an Air Force base, and today they are flying, so it's hard to hear anything. These jets can drown out all others. I will have to go back and re-watch to be able to hear what you said. Yeah, I don't know how the audio was. I'll have to go back through these comments and stuff and see. Chipper, can you do a quick drawing to show how the roof will look, please? Did I answer your question, Chipper? It will look like that. So that will, I mean, obviously we'll add one of those at each point of the truss. And so it will look like a single pitch roof, which is a 412 pitch roof, but there will be a step down between these original trusses and the secondary trusses. Tamamra Daniel, sorry, I probably butchered your name. Amazing how far you have come. I followed you since you tiled the shower for keeping it Dutch. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for following. Yeah, gosh, that was a while ago. That was probably going on 2 years too. I don't think that was last January. It was the January before, which means Jamie and Lester's, I think, was 2.5 years ago. There's no way. I can't keep my dates right. It might have been. It might have been 2.5 years since Jamie and Lester, because we did Jamie and Lester, and then we went out to Keeping It Dutch, and we helped him. But yeah, it's been a long time. We need to link back up with them again and do something. It's been a long time. Tina, does your neighbor still have his horse? Yes. I don't see it, but yes, he still does have his horse. Cindy, have you heard of powder coating? Yes, I have. Yeah, powder coating is great, but it requires a gigantic oven to do big parts. Okay. Wow. I have a lot of dreams and a lot of aspirations as far as like things I want to build. I love rebuilding dirt bikes, building dirt bikes. Now, obviously the boys are all into mountain bikes and Maverick's into dirt biking. The boys are honestly all into dirt biking. So we are going to be building and rebuilding dirt bikes for them. Now in powder coating, I can do all those little parts. I just have to buy like a trash oven, and then we'll put that in the shop and we'll set up a powder coating booth and be able to do the powder coating for airplane parts, for car part, for whatever we want, but it's going to be small scale rather than large scale, unfortunately. Maybe I can figure out a way to build a big oven, but I really don't have that much big stuff that I would want to powder coat. It's mostly just small stuff. Karen, been following since Lester. Well, stay tuned. We got some exciting stuff happening. I like the color of your jacket for the shop. Love your family. God bless. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? This is like teal, I think. Is this teal? I think this is teal. I can't even imagine having the whole shop teal. That would be absolutely insane. Deb, I'm here. Had to put dinner in the oven. Hi to all. Go Crandall. Thanks, Deb. What are you having for dinner? Thomas, did you get Goose a checkup with the vet since the tapeworm episode? Oh, yes. Actually, I don't even think we mentioned it, but basically we called and talked to the vet. We didn't even take him in, and kind of gave him the rundown of what was going on. And, they basically said, yeah, what you did is great. keep an eye on him. If they come back or whatever, then bring him in and we'll, you know, make some changes. But he should be good to go. And we haven't seen anything ever since. So thankfully, I think is the start of mini projects, 100%. And in fact, it's actually the restart of mini projects that y'all have never seen before. We started doing YouTube right when we bought this house, and I have a whole past life that you guys have no idea about as far as projects go. I enjoy projects. I love building stuff. I love inventing. I love creating stuff. And now that I'm going to have a space to do that, you can bet we are going to be in for some wild creations. Absolutely wild creations. And it doesn't help that I have 3 boys that all want to do the same thing. So yeah, it's going to be an adventure for sure. Are you going to paint your house the same color as the shop? To be determined, probably not. Oh, the lighting is so much better like that. Is the lighting better, folks, like that? You can actually see my face. We don't know what colors we're going to do for the house. Originally, we were going to do the black and white, you know, kind of the more modern look. But I think we've decided that since then. So we honestly have no idea now what we're going to paint the house, which brings up another good point. I've seen some comments that are people like, why the heck are you doing this shop when you don't have the house done? The house is done on the inside. Even the laundry room we've put on hold, but that's because of something we're not ready to discuss yet, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. But so we kind of put that on hold. Our roof doesn't leak. It doesn't really have any issues. It's purely cosmetic. The outside of our house, what we want to do with the outside is purely cosmetic. And so we're not worried about that. We want to get this done so that as we work on other, you know, whatever other house projects we have, which, like I said, they're pretty much done. But like if we decide to, you know, whatever we decide to do with the laundry room, if we're building cabinets or whatever, we have a place to work on it. And I have a place to keep my tools nice. They've been getting destroyed over the last 4 years. And so it's just, the shop is the next thing on our list. So that's what we're working on right now. And then obviously our front gate is getting worked on. We ran into some major issues with that. I actually started making a video about that yesterday and had to stop because it just went to crap. It was absolutely awful. It was a mess. Linda, your building abilities are amazing, but my heart is terrified. Oh no, hopefully we can calm some of your fears. Don't worry, when we do the roof, we'll be strapped in. Doyle, just seen your live. Hey, we're still live. Linda, nice to see the progress, Crandall. I usually watch while having breakfast, but today I guess you're joining me for dinner. Hey, I hope your dinner is good. I don't even know what time it is. Anybody know what time it is in Oklahoma? Oh, I guess I have my phone. It's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock here in Oklahoma. And we actually have a pretty dang good weather this week, except for when we're supposed to get the roof put on and it's supposed to rain. So I'm not very happy. Hey, I hear the tractor started. Hey, it must be holding air. Folks, my little welding must be working. It's nice to be able to have tooling and equipment to be able to just, you know, do that. I mean, that took what, 10 minutes to do? Got his tractor back up and running so it doesn't get washed away in the flood water. Mary says, Crandall, please correct your videos. Please watch it on your side. It keeps going in and out. There is something wrong with your connection. Are you talking about the live? There's nothing we can do about that. Sorry, folks. I do have the internet. I even brought it out here to hope that it would help boost it, because we haven't been able to do lives like outdoor like this because we never have good enough connection. But hopefully this, I mean, it seems to be working good for most people, so we just might have bad connection to your end. All right, well, folks, thanks for joining with me. I'm going to do a bunch more welding, grinding, getting today's video done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live. If you guys enjoy this kind of format where you just join me for whatever I got going on for an hour or so a day, then leave a comment down below. Let me know. Maybe we'll do some more of these. I just figured, hey, We've never done anything like this before. I don't know if many channels do live projects. I guess we could call this live projects with Crandall or something. So I don't know. I figured, heck, let's try it. Let's see what it's like. And if it works good, maybe we'll do it again. So leave a comment. Did you like it? Did you hate it? If you hated it, well, I guess you can go watch one of our other videos or find someone else to follow. But yeah, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys, gosh, in like 3 or 4 hours when today's video goes live.